What is up, YouTube fam? It's your favorite unapologetic lesbian, back with another one. This time, we've got Jessie B. Okay, this morning, Jessie B sent me a text saying to be on the lookout that she was going to go unhinged on social media today. I was jokingly like, seriously, why you do this to me? Because I had been up all night at that point, thinking, questioning, contemplating everything that happened with Redneck Nation and Ryan Upchurch. Well, she has dropped that video, and I am very curious to know what's going on because I think it has something to do with that and what happened and took place. So let's not waste any time and let's get into this reaction.
Alright, I am going to talk about something I've been stewing on for a couple of weeks now. And I wasn't going to talk about this until the right time, but I was met with some information and it became undeniable, and it confirmed a lot of the research that I've been doing onto this very topic. And I'm going to talk about it here with you guys tonight. I'm going to go ahead and roll this clip because I feel like the only introduction that is needed is the information. So I'm going to roll this clip. You guys have seen it. A lot of you guys who are familiar with the genre have seen this video, and I'm just here to tell you that what I'm going to talk about is bigger than just what has happened today. And it's bigger than Redneck Nation, it's bigger than this video, it's bigger than all of it. And I've spent a lot of time and dedicated a lot of hours into finding this information. And needless to say, I'm fucking sick to my stomach. And I'm coming for you. So,
I hope you understand, whoever you are, and I know we're about to find out, whoever you are that she's coming for, keep in mind, in my opinion, she is the female Upchurch, and anytime you go after Upchurch, you see what happens. Creek Squad is a family, well, so is Full Throttle Baby. And you mess with Jessie, you mess with all of us. You say your name sideways, you messing with all of us. Just know that. We're like family. We have each other's backs. That's what family is.
I'm going to go ahead and roll this clip, and then I'm going to talk about it.
Yeah, Randy?
Listen.
The famous
off the
clip.
record, I want to get that down. Plus
Oh,
social
yeah.
media. So I'll hit up the people the guy Libs who does the
I
username.
want to tell you another way to do it too, and I don't know how we would do it where it was anonymous, but if you go and buy fucking views, you can put it on anybody's
You
video.
can get fucked.
Yeah.
And they'll fuck them.
Right.
And bot subs.
Yeah.
So I'll hit up, because the Carter Hughes guy who's suing me, all those people, his name's Libs, @Libs on Instagram.
Okay.
I don't know if he'll talk to me, but if we say, hey, we'll give you like $500,
Yeah.
about whatever your price is, to send 100,000.
Yeah, but I don't know about that, because if they fucking fight,
Yeah, because that's why I said it's sketchy, because it's
I
Carter
don't
Hughes.
want this to
So
be honest.
I'll find it.
Yeah. But find out also about buying fucking subs
The
and
subs
buying
and followers.
views.
And we'll put it
Because
on
I know
there.
buying views on it, like KSI, like he got fucking hit hard. So we could do it, but we gotta get like a burner fucking, we gotta get a burner credit card. It can't involve anybody.
I want it down, because you know that'll humble him.
Oh yeah. No, he needs to now he needs to lose this, and he needs to keep getting hammered, dude. He needs to keep getting hammered.
So, in this video, you are witnessing the owner of Redneck Nation, along with another employee, plotting to...
I'm pretty sure that's an ex-employee now. Just throwing that out there. What I've observed, what I've heard, what I've seen, the other male voice in that video, I'm not name-dropping him, but I am pretty freaking sure I know exactly who it is, because there's a timeline with all of this. Y'all need to keep that in mind. There is a timeline with this. In this timeline, this individual walked away. No longer working for Redneck Nation.
to try and get Ryan Upchurch's music removed, shadow banned, suppressed, trying to diminish his numbers, his popularity, his credibility. They explain this plot And the way in which they go about trying to diminish Ryan's career is by purchasing bots. And I'm going to explain what that means. And that's the...
Which, let me say thank you, Jesse, for speaking on this. And you're another artist. You're an independent artist. And I seen you comment on his stuff, telling him this is why you do everything 100% by yourself, because you can't trust no one. And that is the truth. But I'm glad you're speaking on this, and I thank you for it, because it gives us fans, us listeners, us supporters, an eye-opener or a foot in the door on what's really going on. And yeah, we hear the clip, but if we don't know the business the way you do, the way Ryan does, the way other independent artists do, we wouldn't really know. We just know that he was trying to plot to destroy his career. You about to give it to us in depth, and I thank you for that.
Real kicker in this video, and what has opened up a can of worms that I can't help but talk about. First thing that you really hear in this video, and I've taken some notes, is Bobby saying, off the record, I want to get that down, plus his social medias. And they say there's a couple ways you can do that, but the biggest way that I'm going to try to just focus on this in this video, and that's the bots. I know a lot of people who follow this music and follow the country rap genre, there's that stigma that people pay for views, right? And I'm here to tell you that it is 100% real, and I found the proof for it. And I'm going to talk a little bit about it today. And I'm going to hope that it will provoke you guys who are watching this video to do the same, to do your own research, and I'm going to leave a lot of information in the description about this. So, if you guys didn't know, you can pay for views. It's very easy, and it's actually pretty inexpensive. You can buy views, you can buy subscribers, you can buy likes, you can buy comments, you can buy placements on the fucking charts. You can buy it all. You can pay for exposure, you can pay for marketing and all this other stuff, and it's not this big secret, but I don't feel like people are really paying attention to it enough. And there's two things that you can do with this power, right? This power of buying views. Number one, you can use it to build yourself up as an artist, to get your numbers higher, to get yourself placed up on the charts, to get yourself in front of audiences. And you can also do it to fuck with other people's numbers, to suppress their numbers. And I'm going to explain how you do that. The past couple of years, YouTube has been cracking down on these so-called bots. They've been trying to formulate other algorithms to weed out fake accounts and bots and whatnot. And they will remove views, they will remove content they feel as though is receiving these fake views, these fake subscribers and all this other stuff. And it happens with Instagram, it happens with YouTube, it happens with every social media platform, TikTok, all of it. You can pay to go viral. I'm explaining.
Pretty sure that's what the Allen boys did. About 100% positive that's what they did. They paid to go viral. They paid to get what they... And when I say pay, you heard her. It's inexpensive. That means it doesn't cost that much. Eventually it does, but to start out, it doesn't. I know this, and I choose not to do this. I don't want to buy my subscribers. I don't want to buy likes. I don't want to buy views. Now, I've said it to a couple of people. Like, I've said it to Jesse. I've said it to a couple of my friends, to my wife. When it comes to reactions, I see people not asking for money, but, like, I don't mean to kind of, like, throw Kenny under the bus, because Kenny's cool. But paying for reactions, and Kenny's not the only one. I've seen a lot of people do this, and I get it, make your money, but a reaction, to me, is something that we're doing from the kindness of our heart. We're taking the time out of our day to do it, and yeah, I get it. I get the business flow of it, you know, getting paid for that time. But this is just me. This is just my opinion. I would never ask somebody to pay me to react to their music. I wouldn't do it. I want to push their music for them so other people can hear it, because independent artists are not getting played like that. Listen to what she's saying. truly listen to what she's saying. There are people in place forcing independent artists not to go anywhere. Their numbers are there, but you don't hear about them. You don't see about them. That's because there's somebody set in place in all these different camps, in all these independent artist camps. There is somebody creating these bot accounts. There is somebody buying these subs. There is somebody doing it all. And it's vile, evil, and greed. That's what it is.
Sorry for you.
In my fucking opinion.
About 2 weeks ago, I uncovered some information on some artists whose numbers weren't adding up. They were gaining a lot of traction for things that weren't really promoted, weren't really talked about, and it just was really confusing to me. So I did some research and I looked into this and I found a pattern, especially with comment sections of said videos. And I want you to do your research yourself. Okay? Put your favorite artist to the test. You can go in the comments and there's a crazy pattern. It's so wild to me. But these accounts having 0 subscribers, usually their names are a first, a last name, and then they're followed by 4 digits. That, my friends, is
I've saw that, Jesse, and they've also got it where you've got the first name, the last name, a period, and like a VS or a VXS or something like that, and then a bunch of numbers and not just 4. That's how I can tell these fake bot accounts. And some of them are nice, some of them are negative, but they're still paid for bot accounts.
bot. That is a fake view, that is a fake comment, it's a fake like, it's a fake account, and it's paid for by labels, artists, businesses to build up their views and build up their attention on these videos that will then push their content to be put on the recommended pages. So they pay for these bots to be able to push their content even more, to push that algorithm, to make YouTube push their content to the recommended pages and get real views. It's the definition of you fake it till you make it. And everybody says, oh, numbers don't lie. They fucking do.
Facts.
Numbers fucking lie. Labels fucking lie. Artists fucking lie. Businesses fucking lie. And I'm here to tell you, you're not going to get away with it for much longer. So they can do this to build up their career, or they can do this to flood people's careers, flood people's social media accounts like Bobby and all the people from Redneck Nation. We're going to try to do. We're trying to do. We're orchestrating.
Hey, don't say all from Redneck Nation. Hey now. I done went out there and burned all my shit. Well, okay, listen, not all my shit. I went live on Instagram and I burned what Redneck Nation stuff I have in this house. See, at the beginning of 2023, I lost my mama and papa and we moved into their house. Okay, 2023 has been a hard year for everyone. My family keeps getting hit left and fucking right with bad news. On top of bad news, on top of bad news. And we keep forgetting, well, not even just forgetting, we're still in the process of moving stuff out of this house, making room, and we ain't got all of our clothes over here yet. I have trash bags full of clothes, Redneck Nation clothes, at 2 different houses. This house is not included. Like, my entire wardrobe, pretty much, was Redneck Nation. I rocked hard with Redneck Nation. I loved what they stood for. I loved everything about what I was being shown. And yes, there was a facade over my eyes. I will be the first to admit it. There was a facade over my eyes. Well, now that's gone. It started to get washed away when, about 5 years ago, when Sean and, I think his husband, wow, he's gonna kick my ass for that one. I think Sean and Megan, his wife, the Hillbillies, when I seen them leave, I knew something wasn't right. And the Hillbillies never came out and spoke on it, out of respect. Well, that respect went out the window this morning because they had more respect for Ryan than they did Bobby. that right there signed it for me. Okay, you know, I talked in my video this morning, that I was not going to be covering or changing my tattoo. And the longer, as the day has drug out and the day has progressed, the more and more I've thought about it. Okay, Ryan was the face of Redneck Nation for a hot minute. There's no denying that. He was the face of Redneck Nation. Everybody was going to him to get Ryan's merch. If you do to him what you did to him, what are you going to do to the rest of us that were being sponsored, just like Ryan, by Redneck Nation if we was to get big? Not as big as Ryan, but our numbers grow. If we was to start getting bigger and bigger and bigger, would the same thing happen to us? Would the same thing happen? Not to mention, I said it in a comment, you know, I never received the first merch box with them. I had a discount code, and it was through an affiliate program, but everywhere I seen, people who had sponsorships, even through affiliate programs, were getting merch boxes sent, you know, the promotion boxes that companies give their sponsees to wear their stuff. Yeah, I never got it. Not once. Every bit of, and I'm not saying I'm bitching about not getting something for free. That's not what it is. It's the point of it. I'm watching literally everyone else get merch boxes, and here I sit, and I'm sharing the code as much as I can. I'm putting it on every video. I'm putting it on my Instagram. I'm putting it on my Instagram post. I'm telling my friends. I'm telling my family. Anybody I know that goes and shops at Redneck Nation, I tell them to use my code, and I don't get sent a box. That had me questioning, like, why? But it was just a why question, and I continued on with what I was doing. I didn't really put much thought into it until now. Because, in all honesty, this is just a snippet of what's been going on. There is so much more that has gone on that none of us know, and we will probably never know. And with that alone, I can't trust it. I can't trust Redneck Nation. I cannot trust Bobby. And like I said this morning, Bobby's never done me wrong. Bobby has always shown me love. But if you're going to do that to the man that helped you build your company, what are you going to do to the rest of us? How are you going to treat the rest of us? And I'm sorry, the apology, that was a fake, typical YouTube apology. I was reading comments, wasn't even watching the actual video. I was listening to it, but reading the comments on the video, and the tears, I heard him choke up. I could hear there was no tears. I could hear it. So I scrolled up and looked, there was no tears. Fake crying, typical YouTube apology, because you got busted. You got caught. Trying to half hold yourself accountable isn't going to cut it. It should have never have came out of your mouth. It doesn't matter in the moment being heated or not. Those words that you spoke should have never have came out your mouth. This has been the way it's been from Jump Street. That's the way it's been from Jump Street. That's what it shows. You had a plan from the beginning. This is the way I see it. This is the way, my opinion on the whole situation, because I don't know everything about it. I'm an outsider just like y'all are, and a supporter and a fan just like y'all are. You know, just seeing and being human and thinking about everything. I think once Bobby seen Ryan take off and start to get big is when it started. That's when I think it started. He did see something huge in him. Something he wanted to take advantage of. Something he wanted to control. Something he could proudly stand there and say, I made him. That is my opinion from how I feel over today. Everything I have thought about with everything going on. All the little, keep in mind, the little bits of information that's been coming out. I have a brain. I think for myself, and this is what myself is thinking. You can agree to disagree, that's fine. But as for me, I will no longer support Redneck Nation. Not never again. As far as this tattoo, yes, it is going to be covered up. And to be honest, what I'm thinking about doing, if y'all can't tell already, I have smoke. Because, you know, I'm rising from the ashes of my addiction. Okay? Bobby and Redneck Nation burn church. Well, in so doing, burning church, you burn Creek Squad as well. I am more a Creek Squad member than I am a Redneck Nation member. Again, I went to Redneck Nation for Ryan Upchurch merch. So, no. He burned Ryan. He burned Creek Squad. So, my opinion, get thick-ass black smoke and send up through it. Because everything else, I don't want the smoke really touching because it's recovery. It's me. I'm moving past it. The way that I want you to see it on my body is that's coming from behind, like out of the smoke, untouched, unscathed. You get what I'm saying?
Shame to do. Because these algorithms have cracked down on YouTube and they can catch these random spikes in views, these random spikes in subscribers and comments, and they will take down that content. They will suppress the video's exposure to prevent these fake bots. And I know it firsthand because it happened to me on my latest music video. Ain't that the kicker? Isn't that crazy? I'm not even a big artist yet. I take very seriously my stats. I check my numbers almost every single day. And I was really paying attention to my numbers with my latest music video, Something Different. And I had almost gotten to about 6,000 views, which for me, within a couple of days, was really good numbers, really good organic analytics for me. Within a couple of hours, I go back to check my numbers to see how far we're doing, and for some wild fucking reason, my views went down. I was like, oh, okay, my page must be glitched. Let me, refresh it. No, those numbers are a lot less than when I last checked them. And I'm not talking about like a couple 10, 15 views. I'm talking a couple hundred. I was baffled. I was like, what the fuck? So I did a little research, and this sent me down this fucking rabbit hole. And then I looked into some other artists to see if anyone else had been seeing the same pattern, but I found the opposite. That a lot of these artists were having these patterns of these fake accounts, these fake bots in their comment sections, and their numbers just were not adding up. And so I'm here to tell you I am launching a project, and I'm going to dedicate a lot of time to this project while also doing my own music to expose this shit. Because y'all, country rap is a small genre, arguably one of the smallest genres there is. And it's
the smallest genre, and she's probably getting ready to say it, but the fastest fucking growing genre. In the last 5 years, I have seen country rap explode. I mean, explode. And there is no denying it. Ryan Trouble Edward Upchurch is the pioneer to country rap. There are OGs in the country rap genre that are older than Upchurch, but they all sold out. Every single one of them sold out. And if you look at numbers, and yes, numbers like she has just explained in 9 minutes and 42 seconds, numbers can lie. Go to a mud park. Go to any dive in a hole bar. Who do you hear the most come out of these places? Ryan Upchurch. That's who. He is the pioneer to country rap. He put that book bag on his back about 8, 9, 10 years ago, and he ain't took it off. He even said it in a video. If he has to strap it up on his shoulders and carry this genre all the way through to the end, he will, and he is. And he has done the damn thing, and he is a pioneer in this lane. He is going down as a living legend in this genre and in music in general.
growing. It's a bigger environment. It's starting to get
And she's going to be too.
bigger. But if you can see it very vividly within this genre, imagine what those big mainstream labels and big mainstream genres are doing.
Oh, it's 100 times worse.
Imagine how far
1,000,000 times worse.
these big wigs are willing to go to get their content pushed. Nowadays, You don't even have to have talent. As long as you got about $13.99, you could buy a combo pack and you can buy all your likes and all your views until eventually your content does get seen. And I'm fucking sick of it. And all you motherfuckers out there who think it's okay to suppress people who have worked their ass off and dedicated their lives to this music, better watch the fuck out. Because it's not just me coming for you now. I'm orchestrating a team of motherfuckers who are going to come after you. And we're going to expose all of this shit. And I'm going to name drop.
Oh, please do, baby girl. Please do. Name drop, honey.
When the time
Name
is
drop.
right, I'm going to drop all of this information. But I'm going to take the time to really hone in on my research and continue doing what I'm doing. And then just...
We have a Jessie B investigator now. She's Go Gadget Jessie B.
Description, you will notice an email address. You will notice an inbox.
And look, I'm picking and cutting up, but she's being serious in this. Okay, she is, and this is serious, and it needs to be taken and handled seriously. Just the type of person I am, I like to bring light to every situation. Even with today, I mean, today put me in a funk, and I'm still trying to sit here and smile through everything. You know, I mean...
Box where I am opening the floodgates for information. If you want to talk about something, if you feel like you have some insider information on this topic, I want you to share your opinion, share your stories. Because I'm making a documentary exposing all of this. And today's video, seeing that with Redneck Nation, confirmed that.
Let's go, girl. Let's go.
Anybody can do it. Anybody.
Let's go.
I want to talk about some other stuff having to do with Redneck Nation. Some personal things.
Let me find out Redneck Nation done fucked over my girl. Hold up. I wish I'd known what, Jesse, why you not tell me this before, huh? Why you not tell me this before? You sat right back there on my couch and you didn't say a word to me. You my girl. They fucked you over. I wish you would have told me, because I'd have stopped wearing their shit back then. Like, nah.
I was introduced to Redneck Nation after the release of one of my very first music videos, and that was Full Throttle Baby. And I had done some research into the company, and I had found that there was a lot of people that were backing them, and I wanted to be a part of it. I chatted with the owner of Redneck Nation, and we discussed a potential partnership, a potential sponsorship, and he had stated, hey, I'll call you and we will talk about all this stuff and we'll get it going. And we texted back and forth about a bunch of different stuff, some stuff having to do with the mud jugs and whatnot. And then all of a sudden, homeboy stopped responding. And I was taken back, and I was like, okay, whatever, you know, maybe it's for the best. And then my best friend chimed in. She told me an experience she had with Redneck Nation.
Yeah, I want to know about that, by the way. I know who you're talking about, and if you're watching this, my wife's twin, I want to fucking know. I want to know what they done to you as well. This shit hits deep, and it cuts deep, and it hurts, and I want to know what they done to y'all. I love both of y'all wholeheartedly. Like, I consider you two friends of mine, and when you fuck with my friends, you fuck with me, and I will unleash the damn devil on you. I don't give a damn. I am very protective over my friends and my family. So, yeah.
Time with that company was very short-lived because they tried to control her content. She is very open about who she is. She has a dirty mouth like I do. She is not afraid to speak her mind, and Redneck Nation didn't like that.
Okay, hold up, which is crazy because I speak my mind. I'm the unapologetic lesbian. Nothing was ever said like that to me. In fact, I was actually told on the contrary I was told the exact opposite. I have the personality for YouTube. I have the personality to do this. To do it. See, a lot of stuff is not making sense. A lot of things are not... My head has been doing error all damn day. That right there pisses me off. Because I know who Jesse's talking about. And who Jesse is talking about is a damn good woman. She's funny as hell. She has amazing fucking content. And she... Really? Because she has a mouth? The fuck do I have? I have a mouth of 2 fleet of sailors. Not 1 fleet of sailors. 2 fleets. My wife says I could probably hurt somebody with my words. And it's an unapologetic lesbian. What comes out of here, I'm not sorry for. Because you want to know a secret? 98% of it is probably the damn truth. And the 2% is just me being sweet. I come off as sweet and everything, yes, because I am. And I try my hardest to push as much love and kindness and happiness that I can. But when shit like this happens and you fuck with people who I care about and I have love for and I support, I take that shit as you're doing it to me. Then the gloves come off and I'm no longer the sweet little sweetheart that everyone knows. No, I'm a raging fucking bitch.
And I've gotten permission to talk about it.
I'm the sweetest bitch you'll ever meet. Sammy Sweetheart doesn't know the meaning of that. Yes, I know. I watched Jersey Shore growing up too. She don't know the real definition of a fucking the sweetest bitch you'll ever meet. The sweetest bitch you'll ever meet is sitting right here. I can be sweet as I can be to you. You cross me or mine or my family. That includes friends. You ain't getting the sweet no more, honey. You getting nothing but the fucking bitch in me. And she's a demon.
The story from her. So, Jay, I love you. I hope that I can tell your story and give it justice. They told her, hey, don't be wearing shorts. It's not really the image we want to put out there. We're a Southern brand. We don't want you to cuss anymore like that. You know, you represent our brand, and so we don't feel as though that's okay for you to do. And I'm going to be brief about this because I'm going to allow her to tell her own story in due time. They tried to control her and to change her to fit their narrative that they are a Christian Southern heritage brand. And they're full of fucking shit.
Y'all are a Southern heritage brand. Did you hear that? Go to a fucking mud park anywhere in the South. What are you going to see? Women with Daisy Duke shorts on. What do you hear? Fucking cussing. Especially when us rednecks get drunk. Then we really have no filter with our mouths. And whatever comes out, comes out. Facade. Every bit of it was a fucking facade. God, I am mad.
They used Ryan to build their brand, and their eyes set on him from the beginning, and they were successful in doing that. And then they saw that Ryan got really big, and their jealousy, that green monster of jealousy within them, ruined them. And it's very clear after seeing today's video how easily jealousy can fuck your entire life up.
Matter of seconds.
And so this is just part 1. This is
millisecond. The part 1. Did she just say a part 1? I'm rewinding. But yes, jealousy can kill you in a millisecond. Not even a second, a millisecond.
your entire life up. And so this is just part 1. This is just a small portion of the things that I'm going to uncover and expose in due time.
Bring it, girl. Let's go. I'm right here beside of you. Let's do it.
And I'm going to get some people together. Artists, if you're an independent artist and you have experience.
Hey, baby, I got you. Let's go. I'll help. Anyway, let's do it. I'm down. Let's do this.
It doesn't have to be with Redneck Nation. Anything. Tell your story. If you're a label, tell your story. I want to see the information from all sides.
I'll help in any way I can. The only story I really have is the merch, which I explained earlier in the video. That's really the only story I have, but I'm willing to help you in any way because I want this exposed too. This needs to stop. These independent artists are busting their ass. A lot of them, they're busting their ass so much and so hard, it's putting them in health problems. That stuff y'all don't see. That stuff y'all don't hear about. And it's not okay. These independent artists are literally killing themselves to get this exposure that people they trust are stopping. I want to help you expose this.
But mainstream music, I'm coming for you. And so is a lot of other people. And I'm not afraid of you. I've worked my ass off for the past 2-3 years to get my music where it is, and I will be damned if any of you piece of shit, pathetic people out there try to suppress my music, friends' music, people who are really trying to push their story, people who are full of talent. You're not going to take that away from us, and you're certainly not going to win. And I'm going to make sure of that.
Preach it.
It's time to stand up. It's time to realize that numbers lie. Bots are real. Buying views is real. Do the test. Go to some of your favorite artists. Look at their comment section and see if you don't see that pattern. You see a first and a last name and a couple digits on all of their profiles. They have no subscribers. Technology is a powerful thing, and it's creating careers out of nothing, and it's diminishing careers with money. And I'm sick and tired of it. So fuck you. To all the people who are trying to suppress content, that are building their careers off of paying for these bots, that are building careers off of fucking nothing. You're not actually famous, you just paid to look like you were.
Yep.
And you're fake. And it's going to come out, and I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to drop this documentary, and I have a lot of people who are going to back me up on this. So,
Full back.
Good luck.
And I ain't even got your back. I got your side on this, girl. I ain't standing behind you on it. I got your side, girl. Right beside of you.
Redneck Nation, you ought to be ashamed of yourselves. I am withholding some information, but it's going to come out at the right time. But I wanted to make this video tonight to share with you guys the truth and the beginning of what's going to come out. Any artist who feels like they have any information, please feel free to reach out to the email address that's linked in the description. All of my research is going to be linked in the description because I believe in doing your own research. Look at the websites. Look at how easy it is to purchase fame, to purchase views. And we're going to shed light on all of this in due time. Anyway, to all of my people who have been following me and really truly support independent artists, I love you guys. Continue to do what you're doing. Push the artists that you love. Be real. And
It's the only way to be. Be real, baby.
understand that I'm going to do my best to do the right thing. I'm going to do my best to play my role in making sure that independent artists are heard. So,
Same.
thank you, and I love you guys. And to everyone else, to the snakes, to the liars, to the people who are paying their way to get to the top, the walls are coming down, and I'm coming for you.
We're coming for you. Fuck y'all. I do believe I don't need to say any more on that, really. I pretty much said everything I needed to say during the video. I really did. Y'all know how I feel about it. I've spoke about it. It's not okay. It's not right. It's wrong in every way. And with what happened with Jesse and with what happened with Jay, that pisses me the fuck off. And it makes me question even more. Why be nice to fucking me? In technicality, Christian, traditional, Southern, all that. Okay. Yes, Christian, you love everyone. Okay? I'm gay, I'm a dyke, and if you outsider looking in, you would say I don't belong anywhere near Redneck Nation. But y'all want to sit there and tell two women who are really good role models for young females, one, you don't ever get back to her. The other one, you say, no, you need to do this, 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 and this. Exactly what fucking mainstream does. Exactly what fucking mainstream does. I thought Redneck Nation, you were able to do what you want, say what you want, wear what you want. This is now the second story I've heard of control. There was another story I heard, I'm not going to say the guy's name, but somebody asked him why he wouldn't get a code with Redneck Nation. And he flat out said because he doesn't want to be forced to wear one clothing line. That Redneck Nation only allows you to wear Redneck Nation. And in all honesty, you see, I have a plain black fucking cutoff on. Earlier I had a church shirt on. And it wasn't one that came from Redneck Nation. Granted, it was one that came from one of the concerts, and I honest to God don't know if my money was stole or not, but it did not come from Redneck Nation. That was the point. This is just beyond fucking crazy. Beyond fucking crazy. Y'all be real. Stop being fake. Damn, you can get further being real than you can fake. Once you figured out that you're fake, your shit goes bye-bye. Gone. Up in smoke. If you guys like this reaction, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank y'all for watching. See you in the next one.
'Cause my life is like a movie. My life is like a movie. And everybody watching now. They watching now. So I'm dancing off the jewelry. With the